Good morning, math students. This morning I am going to make a video to share with you how to complete the coordinate graphing mystery picture assignment that you are going to be doing while I am out today. So when you get the two different pages, you've got, first of all, a coordinate grid that has 4 quadrants. Notice that the first quadrant, which is here, is all positive. So when you start at the origin, the rule is you run before you jump. So you would go over and then you would go up. When you have a point on the coordinate grid that is both positive x and positive y, it would be in the first quadrant. As you move counterclockwise on the coordinate grid, the quadrants increase in number. So the second quadrant on the coordinate grid, which we use a Roman numeral 2, is going to be running backwards. So it's going to be a negative x value, but you're still jumping up, so it's going to be a positive y value. Making our way around to the third quadrant, we would still start at the origin and we run, but we run backwards. So it's going to be a negative x value. And here, in order to be in this third quadrant, you are going to fall down rather than jump up. So both x and y are negative values on the coordinate grid. And then finally, the fourth quadrant here, starting from the origin, 0, 0, we would run forward, but we fall down. So the x value is going to be positive and the y value would be negative for anything in the fourth quadrant. So when you get your coordinate graphing mystery picture ordered pairs, you're going to start with the first section and you'll plot each of these points until it says stop. After you plot the points, you connect them with a straight line. Please make sure that you use a ruler when connecting from point to point. You should connect as you go because you might not remember what order you plotted them in. So the first point that we're going to plot here is negative 4, 2. So we'll start at the origin, 0, 0. And since it's negative 4, I'm going to run back 4. And then it was positive 2. So I'm going to jump up to 2. And right at the intersection of those two lines, I'm going to put a point. The next point on the coordinate grid is negative 3, 2. So starting from the origin, we run before we jump. So I'm going to run negative 3, jump up 2, and I'll put a point right at the intersection of those two lines. Now I want to draw a straight line connecting those 2 points. And I'm just looking to see, here's my insert line. So I'm going to insert the line from one point to the next. The next point on the coordinate grid is negative 3, 3. So I will start at the origin, run back 3, and I'm going to jump up 3. And I will insert a line connecting as I go from one point to the next. Then we have the point negative 4, positive 3. So I'll start from 0, run back 4, jump up 3, put a point, connect with a line. And negative 4, negative 2 is the last point in that section. Negative 4, positive 2 is the very first point that I already had there. So basically all that means is you don't have to put another point. It's already there. It's just telling you that you want to connect from that point to the first point. So your last point and your first point would be the same thing, and it's just closing up that shape. Now that I'm done with that entire section, it says stop. So I move on and I start a new section, and this one will not connect to the first section unless they share a common point. As you start forming the different shapes on the coordinate grid, a mystery picture will reveal itself. If you want to get some extra credit points, you can color the picture and turn this in nice and neat and clear and correct for some bonus points. All right, happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you tomorrow.